After this win over the Titans, are things looking up for the Texans? I would argue yes. Last week, we were in a position where we were looking down the barrel of 0-4, potentially 0-5 going into the bye week. 1-4 at best was our situation last week. But with the injury to Lamar and the Ravens seemingly having some serious struggles of their own, it puts things in a much different light. Now we're 1-3. Hell, I don't know. Maybe we'll be 2-3 at the bye week. Maybe we beat the Ravens. At the very least, it puts the Texans in a position where they can look at their next opponent knowing that they finally got a win under their belts. They don't have to feel the enormous amount of pressure that surely they felt going into the Titans game, regardless of how badly the Titans suck balls. And they can build off of this win. That's how football works. You build week to week. You try to establish momentum, maybe more than any other sport because there are not so many games. And you could argue that that's what the Texans accomplished this week against the Titans, no matter how badly the Titans franchise should be sold or just altogether disbanded and abandoned because they're that bad. We just needed a shred of light to come in through the darkness and give us an opportunity to see a little bit. The fact that DeMeco Ryans surrendered play calling duties to his defensive coordinator tells me a lot about DeMeco as a leader. It tells me a lot about his ability to get real and look himself in the mirror and see what the team needs him to do most. And certainly that is to focus on offensive production given Nick Caley's struggles as a first-time offensive coordinator. So yeah, things are looking up for the Texans. It's yet to be determined just how far up we should look, and what happens in this Ravens game on Sunday is going to play a huge role in our ability to determine exactly how much momentum they've been able to establish, or how much trouble we might still be in is another way to look at it. This is going to be a huge game in Baltimore as a result, and that is the obvious downside, regardless of the fact that Lamar Jackson might be out. It's a road game against a raucous Ravens team and crowd. So yet to be determined exactly how much positivity we should take away from this win over the Titans.